And we are live. Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Disbelief stream, episode 2.
Hey,
And I've been blessed. Mr. Ace has decided to bless us with his presence. How you doing, man?
hey man, I finally made it onto your stream. What's up?
Yeah, it's been too long. So, dude, fucking Bitcoin. Let's get right into it.
Yeah,
Uh,
12K.
top target, 12K.
Top target. Let's see. I was actually just zoomed out on it. A
Hold
lot
up.
of people were asking me about this earlier. They were like, "Yo, man, Bitcoin's gonna
We're,
blow through." I'm like,
yeah.
man, dude, we just broke through where we were supposed to. Like, we're over 11.8 now. So like, this is awesome. I would say like I wrote like a couple days ago, like 17.5 is my target after this.
17.5. Nice.
Maybe
Um,
17.4. What about you?
let me pull it up. Let me see who's in chat actually before I get into this shit. What is up, everybody? What's up, Tendo? And I'm Chapo, Mayur, Gulhan G. That's a pretty cool name, Mr. Gulhan G. I'm looking at fuck, because I'm looking at the last, the last top in December. There aren't any real clear discernible levels for me. Maybe let me put it on the weekly. Hold up. Hold up. If you put it on the weekly, maybe the 13.8, 13.9 level. Maybe. What do you think?
13.8,
Oh,
13.
hold on. Let me put it on your screen.
Yeah, I mean that's like where that block is, like right around there.
I
That's
guess
where
there's no real indicator like the Ichi or anything that's really reached into that level.
yeah, not really. The one thing I was curious about was we did break through this area on this Ichi right here. So now we're going so strong. We're like closing through it. So this week is the week we finally did a bullish TK on here. So if we go off the fact that we just had its first bullish TK, let's go all the way back down here and see what happened. Oh
Get the
God.
fuck out of here. That's crazy.
Um.
We're
Oh
going to
my God.
100K, guys. You heard it here first.
Yeah, that's pretty big deal. Cause like, um, man, yeah, we had a weekly T. Last time we had a weekly TK was in 2015, and that's a long time ago. Last time we had some sort of price action that was like this. This is what happened. We topped out at 800. We did a wick down. We went a little bit further down, but after that, it was just a moonshot to the moon. So that's the first time.
Man,
I'm really happy, but
no shit. First time
Litecoin's
for
going
everything.
horribly, horrible reaction.
Dude, dude, look at
Everything.
Cardano, EOS, everything. Even Ripple's. Actually, Cardano's on its last fucking limb. Next stop would be the 600 level.
Wait,
Hold up, let me
what
pull up my.
bags of yours are up?
Huh?
Are any of your recent bags up?
I don't have any to be honest, except for like FTM. This is my long-term bag from like the low 90 sat range. Um, yeah,
Hmm.
but we're good. Oh, my Ethereum bag is up in USD, down in sat value. That kind of sucks. Um, I have like one random Huobi shitcoin bag. That one is a break even probably. Hold up, let me see because I got in today and yeah, it's at break even. Not bad. Here, look. I want your opinion on this. Can you pull up butt BUT?
Is that a real ticker?
Yeah, BUT on Huobi on TradingView.
Hold on. Oh, bid up.
No, just butt BUT. Is
What's
it
this?
bid up? Oh,
Yeah.
it is bid up. Yeah, yeah, my bad.
All right. Let's see.
Show
Wow. All right.
me
So
your butt. Show me
right off
mine,
the
bro.
bat. Yeah. Right off the bat. Scammy wicks going on. Very interesting,
Oh,
but it's staying steady up with all the scammy wicks.
can you put it on
Um.
your screen? If possible.
Oh, I thought it was on my screen. My bad. Hold on.
All good.
There we
Let me
go.
check chat real quick.
All right.
Yo, what up, brain of Brian? Welcome back, brother. Pete, where's Toon? CT Spirit Animal. He probably went to hang himself. I'm just
My
kidding.
bags.
Mafeda.
They said all season.
Raven, what about Iota? All right, guys, calm down with the tickers, okay?
Yeah, I was talking to somebody earlier about Qtum. Qtum and Link bags are the only ones that are up for me right now.
Nice. Yeah, Link's doing well. Ontology, I think, is going to do well. We could check it after. Yeah, so what do you think of BitUp? Scammy Wix?
Okay. Hang on, let me zoom out. Nice volume. I like this little like smiley face it's trying to form. So long as it doesn't like turn
No.
down, yeah, yeah, go ahead, make that noise.
Yeah.
Just off the top, you have support like at 7,000 or 7,000, 8,000. So, but these two wicks are very dangerous that it's going on, which could lead me to believe it'll go to 65. But I mean, at this point, we're at the stage where like in 2017, you were able to hedge in certain coins that were around the year before that that were already down or like are illiquid. At this point, I'm looking at this coin on Hiobi as a good hedge for like altcoin trades because everything's going to be going down if Bitcoin's going up and down like this without it going sideways. So shit like this that's like illiquid and probably only on here. I don't think it's going to react as horribly, and if it does recover, it'll recover more better through this one. But that's just me.
Mm-hmm. No, I absolutely I agree with that. And just the fact that it's only listed on Huobi leads me to believe that this shit's gonna just because Huobi had a great alt season about 5 months ago, I think. Man, there were so many 100, 200, 300, 400% return coins on that, and yeah, Huobi is a nice exchange for flipping shit coins, but yeah, so interesting chart. Like I see the wicks to the upside as buying, kind of like the wicks point in the direction of where it's going, not so much as an SFP, but more as a directional bias. I could
Really,
be wrong though, but
that's interesting. Yeah, I always look at wicks like that to be bad, like as in like
really
there's somebody selling out
interesting.
because the
I don't know.
directional is
Looking at a
going up.
chart, mm-hmm. I don't know. Like to me, as long as it's making higher lows, and I see wicks like that, I don't see it as all lost. But I mean, hey, maybe I'm just biased because I got a bag and I don't want it to go to zero. But I definitely recommend buying in it if I were to suggest something as crazy as that. Like you said, I'd probably wait for it to pull back to like 6, 7, 8. Maybe get one more. Yeah. But then again, like right now, Bitcoin doing what it's doing, just fucking chill in Bitcoin and wait for the great collapse. And then altcoin should pump. Hi, guys. What happened to HC? Last 3.5 weeks. What? I keep hearing
These motherfuckers are so fucking Binance. I forget which exchange I had that on. They delisted that coin. I think they're talking
Yeah.
Hyperchain.
No.
But I think it's pumping now really hard.
Okay.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
HC. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
so
the
people are
photograph. Wow. Dude,
yeah,
that
so like
reminds
a
me of.
perfect pump.
Sorry, man.
Oh, you're good.
I was gonna say it reminds me when they delisted BSV, and then it just started fucking ripping. Yeah, it's
That's
that's
an interesting
strong.
one.
I mean, yeah, you could like if you were looking for a long position, maybe along the pullback, if any. But yeah, I guess it depends why it's pumping. Is it synthetic? Is it FA based? I don't know anything much about Hypercash, so I don't want to speak out of my ass.
Has
But
a cool little purple logo.
yeah, I was flipping algo earlier today. Fortunately, that shit hit my stop on the second trade, so came out with a bit of profit overall. But I hate taking losses, man. But had I not put a stop, I would be down like 15-20%, and I'd want to shoot myself in the head.
Jesus, this thing's down.
It was that initial volume, fucking boom. Do you think the bottom's in, or do you think it's just
No, bottom's
scam
not
pump
in. It'll still go. I'd be looking to get entries in around hang on.
1,000?
Yeah, I was gonna say some number like that. Probably 1,000 or like hang on.
Zero?
Yeah, whatever this breaks, so like somewhere in between here. I'd probably look for like around like 9 and 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
That's actually
if
where
not lower. What?
yeah, that's where Crypto Messiah has his bids at around 1,000 to 900 something.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, he posted a chart about it yesterday, so I guess we have some confluence there. So I suggest we front run his ass and put it at like 1,000 too. Just kidding though. Link had a nice Oracle presentation bump to help it along, holding up nicely. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, it had a nice presentation, but that's fluff.
One sec. I'm gonna grab my little PC thing.
Of course, of course. Pete, all season after new all-time highs. Well, interesting, because let's say Bitcoin does not make an all-time high here. Let's say we top out at 13, 14, 16, 18K, whatever the figure. Altcoins are going to see, in my opinion, are going to see some serious relief because money just cycles that way. If Bitcoin were to do an all-time high, then I think the effect on altcoins would be more drastic. Therefore, once Bitcoin were to correct, then the alt season would be even greater. So the farther Bitcoin goes up, the greater the altcoins are going to run in the future. So yeah, if Bitcoin starts making new all-time highs, then expect some crazy shit to happen. Is it true Bitcoin dominance, the bigger the alt season will be? Yeah, it's kind of like, you want to take that one, Ace?
What? Nah, you're probably better off. I'm just gonna.
Well, I mean, I might be speaking out of my ass again. However, like I was just saying, if Bitcoin, let's say, were to go to 65-70% dominance and then correct, alts are just going to fucking rebound hard. Now, the thing is, I don't know if every altcoin will because the market is so oversaturated at this point that it's hard to guess. I don't know. Do you think every altcoin will correct in its own manner? Or will some altcoins kind of never and others will get all the flow?
Well, I'm gonna upset 35 of these viewers, but yo, no alt season, bros. Stop it.
Yeah.
There's no alt season coming. The reason I
Why?
say that is because it depends on which coins you're saying alt season. If you're talking about alt season on coins from 2017, 2018, I think there probably will be about like how many fucking fingers and thumbs and toes you have. That's about it. That's about how many coins will probably pump. That'll actually give you some kind of gains that are alt season type gains. Everything else, yeah, it'll stabilize, and we'll see. Like once again, you're gonna see which companies are gonna come out and start pushing these things out, and which ones have been doing development, and which ones have been doing like, I don't know, basically gathering up their sources and like their connections and things. So I mean, like right off the bat, I could say like things like Arc. Those things may not move right now. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of coins that I don't think they'll move. I guess I'm changing my mindset to where these coins have become U.S. products, and that entails it becoming a stock. And stocks don't move like this. So
Mhm.
anything that's gonna move like that is coins that are in price discovery. Coins that are already beyond price discovery, beyond down like that. I mean, get real. I mean, what kind of hype is gonna bring it up that high? You're gonna if you get hype like Samsung hype, like that kind of hype, like yeah, maybe. But I mean, hey, I think anybody who's wanting this alt season is just nuts. I mean, maybe your bags will break even, maybe they won't, but I don't think so. I don't care how high Bitcoin moves. Maybe like, yeah, I mean, dude, it's so hard to see. Like, I mean, just watching right now, like, I thought at this point, I mean, maybe because we haven't gone sideways yet, but we'll see how it acts sideways. That'll be the biggest judge. Like, as of right now, I mean, it's not looking good for me for anything.
Mhm.
But
Fair
that's me.
enough. So,
Hey.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you guys don't want to feel depressed, don't listen to Ace. But he has a good. The only thing that's making me not disagree, but kind of second guess is the fact is just greed. If an asset is so depreciated that a person can acquire a certain amount of the supply, then there will still be some money to be made in these cycles. I don't think that they'll receive hundreds of percents of gains. You could see some 20, 30, 50% exit pumps. Then again, it depends if the coin hasn't already been exited completely. So,
So
yeah,
just to argue
I
with you,
guess it.
when you say 40 to
Mhm.
50%, we're talking like 40 to 50% like from the value it's at currently. From alt season would mean basically 40 to 50% from all-time high. And for any of these things to hit all-time high again is just I mean,
Oh,
oof.
okay. Sorry, and I guess my definition is different. To me, alt season is
That's
just
mhm.
capital flowing back in and pumping the assets, not necessarily to new all-time highs, but just moving it directionally upwards. But yeah, I think that we mean the same thing in that case.
Because for me, like those 40%, 60% pumps that happen, I mean, I call that crypto, just regular crypto trading. Alt season, in my eyes, is when you just toss something in, some money in blindly, and shit's just going stupid, regardless of what you're tossing money into, and you're checking a week later and it's up. Um, there's a point that the market will do that. It's just that's alt season for me. Things that are moving just stupid gains in a couple span of days, and I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
like times gains, not just like couple 100% here. I'm talking like 5, 6 times gains in like a couple days, 2 weeks.
In that case, I think you're right.
I mean,
I
who
think
knows? I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, I have a more different approach on this alt season. I've been very anti alt season this whole year.
mm,
Don't listen to me.
you've been pro money making. I know that for a fact,
That's yeah, that works definitely.
my man. Um, okay, Jonas. So we will see it again, but I agree with Ace. Not every coin's gonna move. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Brain and Brian, bro. Thank you. If you guys are having a good time, hit the like button, subscribe, hit up HackermanAce on Twitter. He's and on Twitch. His Twitch stream is fucking dope. If you like trading, RuneScape, all that kind of shit, hit him up at Ace Stacks, I believe.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, I'll type it out. Ace Stacks on
We're almost at
Twitch.
affiliate, then now it's time to switch to yours because
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually I hit up Turnip about that, and he said if I can't figure it out, he'd be willing to share his settings with me. So I might actually hit him up.
yeah, dude,
'Cause,
get somebody else's settings because like it's really difficult even for me right now.
yeah, yeah. Hopefully my I might have to stream it on my desktop upstairs because I think my laptop might not be able to handle the heat. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
that's how
see.
mine is right now. I just switched to my keyboard because like my thing kept going hot and I didn't want to like literally have the air conditioner on. I was like, well,
That's actually a
time
good
to.
idea. Hold up. I'm gonna put the AC on. One second. Oh,
After hearing alt season on crypto Twitter enough times, it became obvious that it wasn't coming. Yeah, yeah, man, that's how I think. I'm like, yo, I mean, it's been pretty obvious. Like I've been watching like the general sentiment in a crypto Twitter. When I did go short, like it was like it sounds like such a long time ago. When I did go short on there, majority of crypto Twitter had this stupid ass long. I wonder if I can pull it up midstream, but crypto Twitter wanted to go long all the way up to basically like this point right now. So it was really funny.
Yeah.
Where's Escobar though? Did you get on with Escobar?
What do you mean?
Did you do a stream with Escobar?
Oh no, no, we haven't. He took a break from Twitter.
Oh, that's what he said. That's probably why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Belly Frog, Bagsy. A few weeks ago when we were at 8K, I asked you how likely you thought BTC goes 100% in the next few months. You said very unlikely. What do you think now? I think it's less very unlikely. uh, Tough. I mean, the odds are up now. What can I say?
Here's one
Uh,
thing that I talked about that people asked me because of what that made me think of something. If you want to know like is the trend broken? Is anything going on? Look at just like the daily Ichi over here. Like daily Ichi turned right over here at 4K, has not stopped turning this entire time. You can zoom into like other time frames as well, like the 4 hour. You have a consistent cloud from over here going on. So I don't know if you know how to use Ichi, use it to find out when the top's forming. You'll start seeing the clouds opening up and flattening out. But as of right now, until these trends get broken, like those retrace levels are like disappearing as we speak. Like somebody else was wanted to see if how low do you think Bitcoin's gonna go, and I'm like, well, I really don't see this stuff tanking. Like here's a zone like 10.6. Like it's so hard to believe it's gonna break this cloud at all now.
yeah.
So I'm saying that's why I'm seeing like targets like 717 now. Makes sense.
What happened to the is that the Tenkin, the bottom one, or the Kijin?
Which one?
Uh,
Oh, the red
the
one? Yeah.
the what happened with that little that little hook
Where?
kind of going?
Over here?
No, where we are at right now.
Over here?
Just beneath the candle, the third support. Yeah, what is that?
That's just continuing up. So when how do I explain this? I mean, it's just part of the cloud. It's just part of it rising up with the cloud action. This probably just means that the price action really shot the way it was going, and as you can see, it shot and rode up the bands. But then the Tenkin moved at the same time, staying parallel to each other, so they still are. I mean, it's really not that significant of a thing to dwell on. It's nothing really.
Cool. I'm just curious. Um, Tonight, what happened to Oh, Escobar. When Moon, when Lambo, when iMac Pro stand. I don't fuck around with Macs,
Dude,
except for
I've been
Maccabee.
asking for a correction forever, Pete. Like, I remember last year, like, or whenever we were going up, I kept asking for a correction, and I wouldn't get a correction. So I realized I stopped asking for corrections. So I was like, all right, dip, I buy.
Yeah, no corrections didn't really, except for that fucking scam wick to like 6.3, 6.4K. That was the deepest retrace we've had so far, and nothing
Yeah,
much.
set those bids, man. Do you go on any other exchanges and like set like those scam wicks? Like, cause I go on GDAX occasionally and I try to set those like low wick buys.
Yeah, yeah, I do. That's I like doing that on the shit coins. Sometimes Binance will have a little week or two where you'll just find 4 or 5 scam links. I've caught 3 before, and I've hit multiple 100x returns with it. Oh my god, I've never told this story. I don't even want to tell it.
Tell us.
I'm sick to my stomach. You guys remember when Waves had that wick to like 10 sats
Mm-hmm.
on Binance? This was maybe 3 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago. I
Banana.
had bids set on Waves and I withdrew them a few days before that happened. And
Disgusting.
I want to puke because it did a 44,000 drop. 44 fucking thousand%. Had I left my bids where they were, man, I wouldn't be live streaming right now. No, I'd be in the Bahamas, fucking chilling. But
Yeah,
yeah,
man, that's crazy, dude. That's like, oh, dude, that's like the worst. That's like what I did with XVG, man. Like literally, XVG before it blew up, most of my bids I canceled out. I was like, well,
oh
I'll try to buy it, buy the dip a little bit lower, and nope.
no. Oh, okay, yeah. That's actually one thing I did want to bring up to our listeners. One thing that did happen on in 2017, when Bitcoin was doing that insane fucking run, there were so many stop hunts, like insane wicks to the downside on EOS, on a lot of the major pairs, and then like Qtum, and then they went 50x, 100x. So typically, what these bigger, we'll call them whales for simplicity, will do is they'll just fucking run the price to the ground, shake out everyone, take all their cheap coins, and then they're going to move it. So oftentimes the smartest thing to do in this type of situation is just stay in Bitcoin, wait till you see that scam wick. We still haven't seen that shit on MEX. Right now, I think just looking at Ripple, for example, I think out of all the open interest, 95% are long at this moment. 95% of the money is long on Ripple. And this was this morning. Now, a lot of money is going to change hands in the next couple of days. So, food for thought. And I did not only Ripple. This is like all the shit coins, all the projects. Sorry, I don't mean to call them shit coins. Just force of habit.
Right.
However, yeah, great. But if you guys pick the right altcoin at the right time, like you could easily catch a 20x, 30x well, I'll call it alt season for not like we said before, not every coin's gonna see it. But like Ace said, some of the newer projects, you will have that hype, you will have that interest, and you will see some compounding gains. So yeah.
Can I have a gram of hopium, sir?
Fuck it,
Just
yeah,
1 gram.
I'll give you a kilo, my friend. I will give you a fucking kilo of hopium. All right, let's BitMEX open interest data is not reliable. No, it depends who you ask.
It's not,
Uh,
but it's a general idea of what's going on.
yeah, exactly. I mean, if 95% of something is going one direction, it's kind of like, hey, something's up, guys. Let's see here. Cashed out too early. Shit, that's the thing, man. Even if you were, and again, let me reiterate, none of what we're saying is financial advice. We are not financial advisors. However, if someone were to buy Bitcoin right here at 11K, 12K, whatever the price is right now, I'm pretty sure you will see a couple 100% gains before the cycle's over, before everything tops out. And I'm not saying it's going to happen in a week or two. This could take a lot longer. We really don't know. However, if someone were to keep dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin at this point, dollar cost averaging just means putting a certain percentage a month into Bitcoin from their salary or whatever, you'll still compound your gains. Now, Bitcoin could obviously retrace to 9K, 10K, 8K, whatever, but the idea is that you're averaging in over time, so your overall entry should be good. Personally, I think we could see 30, 40, 50K easily. And
Well,
we have
John's dick gets cut off if we don't hit 100K, so he's gonna pump it.
but yeah, man.
Belly Frog, what's your point in open interest? Just curious. And if it's not reliable, what's the alternative to it? Just out of curiosity, because I do pay attention to that sometimes.
Well, just open interest. So just put it this way: let's say there are 100 people betting on a coin, and 95% of those people are betting in one direction, and 5% are betting in the other. If you take into thought that more often than not the average is wrong, that's my way of thinking. Now, obviously, there's a point where the crowd is right, and it's kind of hard to disseminate when that is. However, if I haven't seen any capitulation in any sense, and 95% of people are long, or not 95% of people, 95% of the money invested in that project is long, and we haven't seen anything to warrant it going back up. I'm kind of here, I'm like, ugh, this is going to suck. Alternatives, I don't know. It's just one way to look at it. Alternatives, do TA, wait for a higher low. So let's say price is going down, right, like this. Wait for price to make a higher low, and then long. Like oftentimes, like it'll be making lower lows, and people will be trying to long at that point, but it just keeps going down. Wait for your structure to actually find a support, and
Belly
then
frog.
enter.
I have a hack to that, belly frog. Ready? Get this. Your mind's gonna be blown. Okay. Watch the
Looks like
open
I gotta.
interest. Oh no, it's okay. I'm talking to one of the whoever the audience is. Um, Harry, ready? So you watch the open interest, then you open up the troll box, and you see the sentiment going on in the troll box. Then you go take a little peek over at Twitter World and see what the sentiment there is. Now there you go. You've pinpointed an even better version of looking at that open interest. But I mean, I don't really pay too much attention to that much. I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, I haven't used it once ever, rarely. Cred's the only one that I know that brings that up. I'm sure it has value, but I've made tons of money without watching that thing. I didn't even realize it had open interest until I started trading stocks. I was like, oh, I'm like, oh shit, open interest. That's like call options. I'm like, all right. Bagsy? Well, I don't know what happened to Bagsy, but yo, stock market boys, Mr. Trump giving you free money tweets, dude. This is what I'm saying. You follow the right people for stock world, like Mr. Trump, and you make a lot of money. Trump tweeted up here all-time highs, guys. Oh, he did say he's on the phone. It's okay. I'm like in my own world, but yeah, he tweeted up here all-time high. Things been crashing. We're down $6. So really fun times. Gold though, gold is flying. GDX. There was mad call option plays. I picked up on call options myself for this one. This thing is flying. Let me turn this off. This doesn't need to be on here, but yeah, look at this. Gold broke out nicely. So this should run no problem. There's a lot of strike. I mean, there was tons. Yeah, I did actually short on his tweet. Well, not SPY directly, but I had ETFs that I was trading that I had puts on. I actually closed out my call options that I had because I thought we were gonna go break higher, and then I saw his tweet and I was like, oh man, because I had my EEM calls that were really highly tied to that, and I was hoping maybe it would hit 300 and I would be able to exit out of my EEM, but I didn't exit. They expired worthless, so I had 100% loss on my EEM plays. But I mean that wasn't that big of a hit compared to how good this rebound was. So at least being able to catch it. So gold's the next play. I'm probably gonna cash out. I don't want to go too far on this one because I already missed the initial run, so I'll probably cash out here on like 40-ish. 40% is my first target. Once again, not the stock directly. Options. Yeah. Someone else brought this one up to me. This is not broken out yet. And this is the junior bears. So this is barely broken out. So I'll definitely try to grab some of this. I don't know if you guys know Kaleo on Twitter, but dude, my man over here told me, he's like, yo, this is gonna gap up. I'm like, really, man? All right, cool, let's do it. So I bought a play on this one. Dude, he
Yeah.
10
Sorry.
times in call options, and I only got a little bit, but I should have just followed his play. What's up?
Yeah. Bagsy, you have nappy hair. Go fuck yourself.
Nice to you.
I'm a hairy man. I'm a man with a plan. What did I miss?
Oh, Bagsy has a hat on.
Yeah, it's to hide my hair.
Oh, look, you're more revealing today, Bagsy.
Am I?
Just in general, more Bagsy showing today.
Yeah. Bags is getting more comfortable in front of the camera. Did you
Somebody
share it
asked me,
on?
"Are we ever going below 10K?"
Uh, I yeah, I think I think there's a likelihood. Um, so far, I mean, oh boy, I mean, we could definitely see a scam nuke to like 9.4, 9.3. That's the next, to me, the next reasonable support, because this whole support at like 10.9, 11, that's not really support. The V, hold up, let me put my thing on. Let me put my screen on. All right, so let me just erase this. Crank this on the
Jules,
daily.
for me, I'd be looking at a retrace for like wherever the 10Kin or 20 SMA is at that point. It's
Yeah,
hard to
don't.
place a number up on an uptrend like that.
Mhm. Like to me, I think that if it were to nuke, this area is no go. I'm pretty sure smarter people would have their shit here. This would be like a godsend at 7.98K, the POC. I don't think we'd see this. That'd be pretty fucking bearish. Uh, I I believe that, if we were to see a serious dump to like shake out people, probably somewhere could probably see a wick into there. That's from 9.3 to 8.4, 8.5. You can see there's a high volume node right here. All that means is that there was a lot of volume traded at this
I was
area.
just gonna say to you, I was like, you playing that volume profile, bro?
Yeah, man. It's very useful, I find. I don't know if you've ever used it or cared to, but
No, yeah, I love it.
my man. So yeah, this would be your first area, and this would be like the fucking. I doubt that price would ever nuke through here unless quantum hacking or Satoshi's. I don't even think you can use the Genesis wallet coins, but yeah. Actually, no. What am I talking about? Uh, how many coins are in that wallet? Like 50K or something?
Mm, I don't know. I don't really.
Yeah. So
I
let's
invest
say 50,000 Bitcoin were to get dumped on market right now. Um, that would fucking kill every. That's twice as much, if not more, than the insurance fund on BitMEX. So yeah, that's that is what I see. But yeah, if we were to drop and close below 10K, that wouldn't be great. Where does your 10Kin? Where is your 10Kin at right now?
We are.
Oh, please don't tell me I wasn't sharing my screen again.
You were um
Oh,
like 11.6, 11.4 ish.
wow.
I mean, that's on the hourly. Hold on, let me check the. Let me
Yeah,
zoom out.
on the daily. On the daily. Oh, Bags is tired.
Yeah, 10K right underneath 10K.
Hmm. Would you start setting some cross bids down there? Have you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Um, I mean, it makes sense like to try to set up bids around here,
Hmm. I have
but
ice. Hmm.
what's that?
I basically iceberg my orders. So like, let's say I have a 1K order at 9.5, 2K 9.3, 5K at 9.1, 10K at 8.8. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I'm kind of playing it like that in case there's one of those scam wicks to like we saw at 6.3 that basically nuked everyone. I think I'm gonna paint
Yeah.
my mask black.
Yeah.
I kind of like it like this, though. I don't know. I'm growing fond of the gray. What do you guys in chat think? Do you guys think I should paint my mask black like my avatar, or should I leave it as is? I'm very, very curious.
I think it
Uh,
looks good the way it is, but wouldn't hurt to eventually run into somebody in the future, be like, "Yo, pro paint it."
pro black. One for black, two for gray. We got one for one.
Just buy Bitcoin stickers and put them everywhere.
Dude. Yeah, man. I don't know about that. Oh, although I do feel like a Bitcoin maximalist. Oh.
Dude, I've been forced to become a Bitcoin maximalist. Like, fuck, man. Fucking Dieter and shit. I used to really like altcoins. I used to love them, but now I hate them. I mean, you can still make money off them. Just the love just isn't there like it used to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's a lot harder to trade this market than it once was. You can't make multiple 100x% gains just by buying some random fucking dirt coin and next morning waking up and shit's all good, you know?
I just miss that speculation period.
Like what?
Just in general, like when we first started, like in around that period,
Yeah. Like
there
the
was a lot of like just everybody assuming something about a coin, like in certainties, and it's like they were like just like for example, like XVG boys, Wraith Protocol, man, Wraith Protocol coming through, taking over the world. Like what, mate? But just like those little silly things. Somebody
yeah,
said, I think you should take it off and have that one shining moment like Luther sang for the NCAA tournament.
yeah. There will be. It's probably going to be McAfee or one of these pricks. Maybe it's going to be one of us. Who knows?
McAfee tweeted some like real shit today. I was like, whoa, Mr. McAfee.
What did he
Didn't know
tweet?
you were like that.
Can you pull it
Hang
up?
on.
All right.
What did he say? Mr. McAfee. Where you at, bro? Okay, he said, wait, he went off all day about this. McAfee's fucking talking anime today all day long on his Twitter today. I don't have it pulled up on my screen, but I'm looking on my mobile thing. But
You want
yeah,
to
he
read
was
it?
just one he started off with the first one. He's like, um, I have no illusions about my age, but be careful when you diss JoJo. I watched my first anime in 1988, Akira, before most of you even existed. Ghost in the Shell, original, was my favorite. Then Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away. Respect. I was like, what? This guy has like some taste right there.
Yeah. Yo, McAfee, I have nothing but respect for that man. He's, I think I've said this. You were probably on stream when I said this, but this dude is, he can stick with the times. He knows where the money's at. He knows where interest is. He knows how to manipulate his market.
Yeah, yeah. I was just gonna say, of course he does. Daily McAfee bumps.
Dumb dude. This guy is something. He's someone to learn from. Man, my DMs are pure garbage right now. I don't know if you ever look in your requests or what. Man, okay. I love my followers. I love you guys so much. Everyone listening, I really appreciate it. My goal has always been to like do this shit. Ever since I first got on Twitter and I saw Nye, and I've always like this has been something I've wanted to do for a while. However, if you're gonna message me, don't just fucking message me a tag like I'll go and QQQ or just be a human being, have a conversation. And I understand there's sometimes conversation barriers or whatnot, but make some effort. I'm a human being. Don't just fucking throw me a request.
Sir,
I'm not a. I
sir,
might have chart monkey in my name, but
sir, calm down. You should just tag them back with another ticker that's completely random. Be like, all right, well, here, just or mix around the words that they gave you. Be like, this one.
start fucking around. No, man, ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, all that to say, I always appreciate your messages. Just try and be civil.
I love
I
that shit
do.
early in the morning, like when I haven't like smoked or anything. It's like
Mhm.
I'm like peak like ready to go off on somebody. So like I always go through my requests and I like say shit to people.
It's funny. I actually stopped smoking, dude.
Yeah.
It's my third, fourth day.
What?
Yeah,
Congratulations, man.
no, I ran out of it, and I'm like, whatever, take a little break.
Oh, that's
Clear,
cool.
because I got a problem with my nose actually.
Cocaine.
I've
I know, man.
been smoking so long that I need like a nasal spray, and I really don't want to depend on that stuff because it's just bad. Plus, my taste buds are shot. I can't smell very well. Um, at some point, it got so bad that I literally couldn't taste any of my food. And
Jesus. Did you
in
go
my
to the
head,
doctor?
yeah, and they gave me some corticosteroid, whatever, and it helped. But clearly I'm smoking like a dumbass, so it's not going to go away. And then that medication stops working, so then I'm stuck with my dick in my hand. So long story short, took a break, started getting my taste buds back, and I'm like, okay, let's try to find a healthy balance between not tasting my food and enjoying my high. And
Edibles.
here we are. Whoops, dropped my pen. But yeah, anyways, enough about me. Let's definitely cocaine. No, man, that's actually not something I've ever really fucked with. It's not really something that interested me. It's too expensive. It's like I'm already good off it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. No disrespect to those who enjoy it. Just never,
I
never for
I
me.
don't know. I wouldn't have anybody that I know that's like
No,
done it like that.
no.
There's always an either an extreme or they don't do it at all.
There's never a half C.
Sorry, if you give me your social security number, I'll tell you if I'm a hacker. Black Mask? Are we talking RuneScape?
How much were you smoking? I mean, not an insane amount. I mean, I guess it's variable per person. Ah,
He's like, no big deal, like 1 or 2 Bitcoin. I mean, like 1 or 2 pounds.
yeah, but no, but probably at most a set a week. Nothing, nothing crazy. I didn't mess with bongs. I don't, I still want to have a functioning brain. So
Wait,
yeah,
what does bongs and a functioning brain have to do with anything?
I just find you waste more weed.
Really? You'd waste more than a J, in my opinion.
Fair enough. But I also don't want to get completely ass fucked.
I agree with you there.
Yeah. So to me, like I'll slowly enjoy a J over like an hour instead of taking like I guess bongs are more efficient. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah.
I haven't hit one in forever.
hmm
Up here on the moon, struggle.
Yeah. Let's I want to look at Ripple. Oh, okay. Did Bitcoin have a little droppity do? Nothing crazy though. Um XRP. What's the Binance ticker? Excuse me, the BitMEX ticker for XRP.
XRPM, or unless they changed
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, XRPM. Thanks.
the
I always
standard.
forget.
Yo, who's this one motherfucker that? Well, it's probably Ali because I have that motherfucker blocked. But somebody
Ali.
keeps
Hold up.
somebody keeps coming through and hitting the dislike, and I know it's Ali
Ali.
because I have him blocked.
No, I don't think Ali's here today. What's a set? A set is 7 grams.
Really? That's what they call it up there?
Yeah, well, a set is 7 in French, so I guess that's why they do it. But
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's
yeah,
exotic.
yeah, set. So you got a 3-5 a set, um, an ounce.
What do they call an
Cool
ounce up
pounder.
there?
Huh?
What do they call an ounce up there?
An ounce.
Okay.
We're,
Okay.
we're not that different, bro.
No, well, set threw me off because I was like, "Whoa, set!" Like I never heard anybody say set. Somebody would ask me for that. I'd be like, "What?"
Yeah. Why y'all smoking?
I don't
Because
smoke,
I'm
sir.
trying to run away from my problems, Pete. That's why I smoked.
I actually don't
Okay?
smoke. I just smoke opium. A lot of Bitcoin opium.
Yeah, we just put some hopium incense in our home, and we just breathe it in.
I smoke digital currency, sir.
You don't use 1/8, 1/4. I mean, yeah, we use math. I mean, it's all the same.
Bro, you're Bagsy's a savage.
Yeah, I mean,
forgive him, Eric.
A quarter, okay, that's not too bad. Thank you, Belly Frog. I appreciate your non-judgmentalism tonight.
He said DM him. What?
Yeah. Who? Oh.
Nothing.
Yeah, Belly Frog. If you're not a what do you call it? Catfish?
Yeah.
If you're not a catfish, call me. Just kidding. Hydro. Hydro. I haven't looked at Hydro coin.
Pete, I'm more like, hey, look, there's that flower. It's like oozing something. Let's cook it inside of a tea thing and see what happens.
Interesting. I've never been much of a tisane type of person, but
oh, I was joking. That was a reference to like poppies and heroin and opium tea.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Yeah, here we go again. Who was I talking to on Twitter earlier about a Zan stream? Everybody just zanned out on stream.
That'd be such a laid back. Okay, I've done Zan twice, maybe. Again, not a big aficionado, but it was I had the best sleep of my life. Of my life. So yeah, Hydro. Let's put on the daily. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that it's probably going to dip below this area. It's already at 11. Is that 11 sats, or is it 110? No, it's 11 sats. I mean, it only has so much farther to go. I hate to say that though, but yeah, I mean, it'll probably dip below 11 to 10 and then fucking maybe 31.
What is that?
22. I don't know, some shit coin. So like what I'd wait for is real capitulation if it hasn't happened already. I actually don't know if that was the price that it opened at or what. Maybe someone in chat could tell me. But yeah, on the 4 hour, I mean, you have yeah, I think it's due for a little get your hopes up, but eventually this thing will have its lows here. I'll even draw tunes triangle slash falling wedge for the lulls. I mean, this is not even really a falling wedge. This is like a dying wedge. Yeah, don't even look at that. Yeah, sorry about your Hydro. I think it'll really give you something, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Man, I used to smoke hookah like every day. I had a hookah. Like it was my passion for a year. Or no, sorry, for 5 years about. I studied everything I could about it, all the flavors, all the different brands, ice tips, milk in the base, different types of whatchamacallit, bases. I tried everything, and I don't know what you were smoking just now or whatever that noise was sounded a lot like a hookah. And yeah, I miss it. I miss it a lot. My lungs can't handle it anymore, though.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to a hookah bar to check it out.
Oh, you've never done it?
I mean, I guess I kind of did a hookah like once or twice, but I don't think it's ever been like legitimate. So, but I've always seen people do it, and like there's bubble bars and shit. So.
Oh well, dude. Whenever I pass by the moon, let's go to a hookah bar.
Yeah.
I should be going to the moon in maybe like a month or two if you're around.
Yeah. Business pleasure.
Yep. Uh, neither.
Leisure.
I, I just have to go. Um, does this stream lag a little for other people? Always lags a bit when I'm here. Okay, no lag. Okay, sweet. Yeah, guys. Sometimes it will cut in and out. I do apologize. My setup isn't as great as it will be, but we're working on it. We'll get there. An FTM review, please. What would be a good entry to get back in? Well, let me look at it for you, and I will give you some non-financial advice. FTM. So yeah, one thing, guys, what I recommend oftentimes, and I make this mistake sometimes. Oh, well, you see, that setup didn't fucking work at all. I was looking at a potential scalp, and I just let it go. Damn, that's crazy. So yeah, Pro. I'll link it in the chat. Um, and this will allow you to look at the entire history of the price action. Because oftentimes, if you look at a coin on Binance, let's say you're on TradingView, you pull up FTM on Binance, and then you only have like a month of price action to base your analysis off of. So if you use that website, it'll take the conglomerate information found across all the exchanges across time, and it'll give you this. So as you can see, Phantom is, it's just going through such a crazy market cycle. This coin is kind of like, it reminds me of Raven. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Um,
Raven. Oh.
yeah,
RIP. I missed that
maybe
one.
this area. Rip.
See, I'd
Yeah,
want to. I'd
yeah.
look a
Anyways,
little bit
I
lower.
would
Just
look at.
shits and giggles.
Yeah, I mean, just like for like a relief bounce.
Oh,
I
okay.
think for a relief bounce, you could kind of maybe play something like this. You set your stop beneath here, and you could target your FTA, first trouble area, which would be
Ooh, I like that.
here, and that could give you a. It's not the best R, but it's still an interesting trade. It could probably bounce, I'd say, to this area if you really want to trudge it along. You could even tighten your stop a bit. However, everyone plays it a bit differently. I actually started learning from. Do you know Trader SZ?
Yeah, man. He plays RuneScape.
Have you heard? Really? Oh shit. But yeah, I was recommended by someone to start learning from his stuff. So hopefully, I will be even greater in a few months. And that's the thing about learning and stuff. Never limit yourself to one thing. I mean, maybe narrow down your search to one style you're good at, but how are you going to know what you're good at unless you try different things? So price action was never really something I focused on too much. And for those of you who don't know what price action is, it simply means looking at a naked chart and using candles, using closes, and just the real meat. And it's something I want to get better at because I notice a lot of the traders who are actually good use price action. And that's not to say there aren't good traders who use Ichi or anything like that. Like look at Ace, like he can make wonders out of it. However, I kind of like the simplicity of it. So I'm now embarking on that journey, and I'll keep you guys posted on how that goes along the way. Eric Dobkin, Bagsy and Ace, do you guys find support resistance plays seem to work out more than breakout trading? It all depends on your risk management, and it's situational. I mean,
That's
I'm
what
not
breakout. Oh,
as
so
much of a
I'm sorry.
breakout trader.
I'm sorry.
No, 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 go for it, man.
No, no, good. Good. You're good. I'm sorry.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
go. Motherfucker. I was just gonna. Is there a dog or something? But I was gonna say, The fuck was I saying? I was gonna say I'm not much of a breakout trader. So to me, I I value more support resistance. I think Ace is more of a breakout trader. I'm curious what you think, man.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, man. That is support and resistance if you're doing breakout trading. So so that is pretty much what breakout trading is to me. So
Okay, so like breaks out, you buy the retest or support, and then it goes.
so like for example, for me, support and resistance starts getting tighter on a breakout point, and that's where you end up finding your breakout trading.
Mhm.
I mean, I love
Okay,
breakout
man.
trading. That's my like absolute favorite thing to do. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, one good trader to also follow, guys, is um Krillin. LSD in my coffee, I think is his name.
Oh yeah, he's
LSD
fire.
in my coffee. Yeah, he's a breakout trader slash. He's a pattern trader slash shitcoin flipper, and he's a really cool guy. What do
Slash
you think about
DBZ
Bitcoin
Ultra
right now?
Hero. Uh,
Uh,
trend still up, bro. It's only 10 o'clock. We're just slowing down for like this stupid action. Give it like a little bit more, and we're ready to go.
hmm.
So I'll be
All
watching this thing
in
tonight.
short. All in short.
Nah, you wanna
Mm,
long it
mm,
long the top.
mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. All right, let me reshare this YouTube link to get some fresh meat in this chat.
Mm-hmm.
We're live and looking at shitcoins with Ace.
I think when we were talking about drugs, we got 2 dislikes.
Oh no!
No.
It's like this, like
Noted.
the
I'm so sorry, guys.
That's
We
okay. Dislikes actually do better for my viewing than anything.
the what?
You need a healthy mix of likes and dislikes.
I need one more follower on Twitch and it's affiliates. So as long as I can do it by the 27th, which is 2 more days, that means
You
within
guys,
30 days I hit it, which is freaking awesome. My mind's blown. I was even able to do that.
guys, give Ace a follow on Twitch. It costs
Mm.
nothing, and he's
Yeah.
actually interesting to listen to. Hold up. You want to link your thing in the YouTube?
Oh, am
I
I
already
allowed
did it
to?
once. But, well, what do you mean you're allowed to?
Oh.
Oh, is the link still? Yeah, I think so. I think so. What do we think of Kova? I've seen the ticker. I don't know anything about it, unfortunately. My FA is kind of falling behind a bit. I haven't been really focused on new projects except for maybe Algo and
Dude, here's a good
Chromia.
question for you. Somebody actually just sent
What's
me a
up?
text. I get like these all the time. He's like, I have 2K and BTC spread over 2 exchanges. What should I do? I know that's not an answerable question technically, but let's
Yeah,
just say somebody did technically have 2K to spend. How would you technically guide them? Not saying any kind of financial advice, just hypothetically.
uh, don't do anything.
Just leave it in BTC.
Yeah, until you get some type of, you know, fuck. It also depends on what he wants. Does he want to be a trader? Is he just investing? Like what is he trying to? What's his goal?
No, good answer, man. That's all. That's awesome. I'm glad you answered it that way.
No, but
My man,
I'm
who's
still
Madi? Oh man, dude, let's give him like the MVP award.
why?
Sorry, he
My,
just
oh.
said also dead. So,
Yeah, at what point would you recommend just moving on from dead bags and capitulating? At some point, enough is enough for most of these shit coins. I would capitulate if.
that's a good question.
That's a very good question. Fuck. Again, it's case by case, but it also doesn't have to be an all in or all out. You could also sell half of your bag, That way you won't kick yourself as much in the dick if it goes up, and if it goes to, you know, zero or whatever, then you'll be like, okay, I kind of made a decent choice. That's one thing, is like people always, I find people often go all in or all out, and it really doesn't have to be like that. Just move slow, cut half a bag. If it's an older bag, like 2017, and there's been no news and the team is kind of MIA, then yeah, fuck it, cut the bag. Like Haven, for example. I know the devs have been fucking around for months, so I don't know. Like it's a case by case, and I don't want to talk shit about Haven because I haven't really been paying attention to what they've been up to lately. However, over time, the odds of you holding on to an alt bag that will outperform BTC is slim to none. The only coin that did that is BNB last year until now. One coin, BNB, and maybe Link now, I guess, at this point. So what are the odds that out of the 3,000-4,000 cryptocurrencies out there, that you have one of the two that's doing that? Slim to none. So yeah.
Dude, so good. My outlook on capitulating bags, dude. What a good question. I'm such a professional at this. So,
What's
you
the question?
whoever asked you that thing about the letting go of your bags when they're dead or whatever, great answer you gave. Here's my answer. All right. So it depends on how low you are, on how badly hurt you are. I mean, if you're already like 90% down, what are you gonna cut? Are you gonna save 10%? Like, unless it's a lot of money you put in and 10% you could think you can run up to it. Like, I mean, some of the bags I know, I mean, I'm holding, it's just like, you know what? It's a novelty at this point. Like, fuck it. Like, you know what? It's whatever. Because I've already restarted with like other capital. And like, I mean, hey, if you really think you're going to be able to flip that stuff around, go for it. But for me, it was just like, you know what? I'm going to keep this as a novelty. I'm going to be like, oh, look, maybe if it goes up in the future, awesome. It was a mistake. I fucked up. I'm admitting it. Um,
Mm.
or you can be like, you cut out early, cut half, and be like, save the half for depression for later, when it's like more
Mhm.
zero.
Mhm.
Still,
Yeah, I mean, to me, I don't think the the I don't think how big the bag is should influence your decision. You know, obviously, if it's a $10 bag and you don't need $5, and you know,
bruh, never letting it go. My
yeah, no,
$10.
put it. You know what? I think I have a better answer. I think that if it takes you longer to log into the exchange, sell your altcoin, cash out, if you make more money in that time per hour, let's say you make, I don't know, $30 an hour, takes you 10 minutes to do that. So unless you're making, what's the math on that? $5 or more on that, then don't do it. So if it takes you more time to do the action than you would making money during that time, don't cut the bag. But like Ace said, if it's $1,000 and you know your initial entry, you put 50K and it's worth 1,000, then yeah, that last $500, $1,000 could, by putting that into a smarter shitcoin or into Bitcoin, then yeah, that could eventually get you some of it back. I don't know how much, but I think there's some value in learning to cut your bags, and that's a whole other thing. Some people have an inability to take profit or to cut bags, so I think that could be good training. A lot of the consultations I do, I encounter people who just aren't able to take profit, and that's a tough thing to teach someone, the ability to let go. Especially when you are holding on to a coin that's deteriorated 85, 90%, and you're emotionally invested. Like
You gonna learn today.
yeah, like I get the trouble. I understand, and I've been there too. It didn't take me very long to learn how to unteach myself that. Um, but for some people, that's a problem. So I would definitely, if you have trouble selling your bags, just in general, let's say you've never sold an altcoin bag, you've just bought and held on, and now like you're looking at a 2017 bag that's below historical support, that's just like low on volume, no fundamental news, then yeah, cut the bag. And maybe the money isn't worth it, but the experience you will have taught yourself from selling it might be worth something more.
I thought he said he had 1 ETH. I just realized he meant like ETH as in like One, as in like harmony.
That's his boy? Oh, okay.
No, Marty's over here saying everything's capitulating, which technically it's not capitulating yet. But
Yeah, that is not capitulation. Capitulation is when you're just like sick to your fucking stomach. Like just pure, unadulterated sickness.
like everybody longing XRP this whole time when they should have just been shorting it.
Mhm. Yeah. Wait, what is XRP at right now?
I don't even know. I refuse to. I touch that
Can
shit.
you,
Yeah,
could you pull it up on the thing, please?
sure, Bagsy. I'll break my pact against XRP.
I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I love live streaming with you.
Thanks, man.
My girlfriend just said I look like the cutest little robot she's ever seen. She thinks I'm a fucking robot with my mask.
Yeah.
Do you like
Is
no
that
one?
is that bullfrog?
No. The like the live stream. My new mask, but that's one
Oh
thing.
wait, you should put on a hoodie over your mask, because then that might look more a black hoodie over your mask.
Oh, okay. Hold up.
Do you have
Hold
a
up.
black hoodie? I can't see your
Of course
face
I
anymore.
have. Dude, like you guys don't know this about me, but my favorite color is black, and I know black isn't a color, but call it a shade. I love wearing black clothes. Like that is my shit. All right, hold up. 1 second.
All right, boys, we're gonna play some My Chemical Romance for your boy Bagsy. Bring out his inner 16-year-old Bagsy. I never did nose hands.
Yeah, fucking put makeup in my eye.
Bagsy's like, I was a pure child.
Oh, hold up.
He's like,
Hold up.
drugs? What's drugs?
What's drugs?
What are drugs? What's alcohol? Do you drink this?
Am I supposed to inject it into my veins?
Don't go emo on us. Yep. That's the next thing. Bagsy's gonna be like, so my mask now has hair growing out of it and it's black.
Hold on.
Let's see. Did you do it?
Yeah, let's see.
Because it looks like the guy's wearing a hood in it, technically. Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah.
We're gonna force Bagsy to lose weight by sweating out on live streams. He's like, oh man, I'm fucking dying after this
That's a
stream.
that's a good idea because I'm cutting right now, so I'm on a diet. I'm on that summer diet.
Yeah, that covers your thing and makes you look like your avatar.
Good point. Actually, you're a smart guy. You got some good ideas about it. All right, yeah, Ripple. Fuck, Rip. R.I.P.
Yeah, dude, look at this XRPM. Like, all these makers were like, all right, we got to relief pump it here, boys. We can't just keep doing this because this will look shady. And Arthur was like, all right, well, let me sign off on this and go long. And he was like, all right. Then it pumped. And Arthur was like, well, I got to get out now. You guys can continue. So it's been continuating. So we're
Yeah.
just waiting for the next. So in this case, what I'd be waiting for is a little bit more ride up from the B bands and see how this goes. Let me see how they are right now. Yeah, these bad boys are getting a little bit right to that same point like here. So
Mm-hmm.
once again, like you could long it if you wanted.
One thing I'd wait for is I'd wait for the contract to expire, then I'd long the new contract.
Dude, that's so scary. Look over here.
Well, that's just yeah, but yeah, well, fuck it. I think that if the market were to shift, I don't think the pump would happen before the contract dies. I don't know though, but I have heard stories of pumps on new contracts, so food for thought. I haven't done my due diligence, so take it with a grain of salt. And obviously, this chart here is not a good visual representation of what I'm trying to say, but yeah.
That would be even more like intense if you got like contacts that were like or like red
Like
contacts on stream.
black?
No, like red contacts on stream. So like when you look at your eyes, they don't look like pitch black. They look like red.
Interesting. What about like green LEDs in here?
That's
Yeah,
funny.
we got some work to do this bull run. Bags is gonna be doing some fucking marketing stunts. He's gonna be partnering with some teams. We got some big things in the work, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited. But yeah, I was gonna say earlier, one thing I really like about what I'm doing right now is that no one knows what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I mean? No, like only my girlfriend, my best friend, and my mom know what I'm doing. I mean, people might know I do like live stream, but no one knows my accounts. I haven't told anybody. They just kind of know from a few years ago that I was into crypto, but apart from that, I'm a ghost, and I love it. It's so freeing, and I'm sure it's the same for you. Like, I don't know how much you tell your friends or whatnot, but I love the anonymity of it. It suits me very well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Pete's like, Cred's tweeting about BNB.
Yeah, I just looked at it. We're reaching the chopping protect zone right now, according to Tread. Here, if you switch to my screen, I can show you guys what he's saying.
Yeah, oh, sorry, yeah, of course.
This is Cred, boys.
Peng Peng. Ah, that's so funny.
We long now.
We
I'll go
don't know.
long. Bitmax.
Hmm. Yeah, like put it this way: the Elron ICO is happening in a week or so, about, and in order to participate in the IEO, you need to get tickets from Binance, and the only way to get tickets is to purchase BNB. And depending how many BNB tokens you have for the last 2 weeks or whatever, will determine the odds of you getting a ticket. And every ticket is worth $1,000 or $1,500 or something, and you can put that much into the IEO. Oh shit! I got a fucking tear in my hoodie. I'm broke, guys. Look at this. More of my forearms getting huge. But point aside, yeah. So I think that a lot of people are looking at Elron because of not only the fundamentals, but how low of a market cap it is. I think the IEO is only selling 5 or 6 million, so there will only be $5 to $6 million of circulating coins on the market. So that's so low for Binance that I think the price of BNB will hold where Cred is looking at, and I have the same level on my chart. So that 32K all the way down to 28K, maybe 30, could be an interesting level to play. And that is all.
You're an interesting level to play.
I like it when you talk dirty. Nobody tells their friends they're in crypto. I don't know about that.
The thing is, you gotta have friends to tell them to.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. Like
Sad boy.
back in 2017, people are like, "Yo, Bagsy's got money. He's in crypto." No, no, no. 2018, I try to approach the same friends. They're clutching onto their purse, thinking I'm gonna rob them or some shit. They're like, "Get away from me, you poor fuck." I'm like, "Guys, I'm the same person. I swear." But yeah,
Those aren't friends, Bagsy.
no, no, those were not friends.
That's why I have no friends. Say,
I got you guys.
internet friends, yay.
It's fucked up though, but it is a way to make friendships.
What? Money?
What?
What do you
No.
mean?
Like,
Oh,
see,
crypto.
Twitter, this. Like, I consider you my friend. We've never, we don't know each other's name. We don't know shit about each other, but I still consider you a friend. Um, Now, if ever we were to meet in person, maybe I'll dislike your guts or you'll dislike mine. But,
You guys
um,
hear? You guys hear that? He's gonna rob me and kill me.
dude, if anything, you're the one to fucking you. I'm sure you have some sidearms, some firearms around the house. So
Nah,
you
I don't
don't
have any guns,
you
unfortunately.
you don't fool me with your American stunts.
Nah, I don't have any guns, man.
Hmm. I'm keen to see whether I should take Bagsy's BTC prediction off the fridge. Ah!
You,
Yeah, you should probably take it off the fridge, bro. I'm sorry.
you've got
Oh,
guns right on your arms, bro. I see you flexing them on stream.
yeah, man. I've been doing some push-ups.
Bagsy's like, look, girlfriend, look,
Look, yeah.
look at me
Actually, I
flexing
was
on
gonna
stream.
post a picture of me flexing, but I didn't want to get too many haters, so I didn't. But yeah, I think my prediction was like 11.5 to 8.1 to moon, or 13.9, something like that. But yeah, you can rip that off the fridge.
I think somebody keeps throwing a banana at you.
A banana?
Yeah.
Why?
They're like, hey, chart monkey Bagsy, can you please chart RSR? Same guy, like, third fucking time.
Okay,
So
sure.
please, this guy's gonna die. Please, sir.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I got you, bro. Do you want RSR on the BTC pairing, or do you want
He doesn't.
RSR?
He doesn't get to pick. You just pick.
Okay, we'll
Surprise him.
go. We will go on the USDT pairing because that's the one I trade. Am I sharing the screen? All right, hold up. I don't want to do that again. All right. USDT pairing looks good. It's making consistent higher lows, higher low, low, higher low, higher low. So
hello.
I would
Hello.
hello. I would want to see this level hold. Actually, why am I even? Hold on. Hold on. Baggy is being peasant. Okay.
Bro, just be honest with him. Be honest. I know you can look at that chart and be very honest with him. What would
I
Ace
have a
say?
scalp.
Just
I have a
ask.
scalp
Just
idea
ask
here.
yourself what Ace would say.
Uh, it's going to 0.
Whatever that beginning opening wick was.
Oh, dude, fucking crazy. All right. So yeah, so like I think it's going to retest the POC, the 2519 level. From there, you can maybe scalp it. So you would, let's say, set a limit order here. You'd set your stop loss at below the recent swing low, so say around 2388, and then you could target, I don't know, maybe here. I would not get greedy. I'd target the FTA, so this area, first trouble area, and that would give you an R of like 2.2 or something. But yeah, it's not looking exceptional, and I'll show you why. Because the BTC pair is not looking exceptional. It's kind of at its last quote unquote support. I mean, if we were to bounce here, I could probably see, something like this. I could definitely see rejection at this level.
Wait, why does yours look different than mine? That's weird.
Because mine's bigger than yours. Damn right. It's better than yours. Show me yours.
I gotta
That's on
try and.
Tether.
Oh, was I doing it wrong?
No, I mean, the first pair I looked at was Tether.
Oh, the BTC pair. Oh, dude, check this out. Like, let me give this man some hopium to smoke, dude. This is gonna cost you $20 for this gram. All right.
Oh my God.
My God, we got a motherfucking triangle going on.
Yeah, I got a question for you. Is it hard for you not to curse on Twitch?
Do I have to not curse on? I know I have to flip that setting on there. I don't know, man. I'm just generally used to cursing. I can't help it.
Dude, you're gonna get
I need to
your
switch it off there, right? Don't I? Huh?
well, you're gonna get your Twitch what's it called? That thing you're working towards?
Affiliate.
You're gonna get your affiliate, and then they're gonna take it back from you and be like, no, you're
No, no.
a bad boy. No, you say
No,
too many
I'm actually,
bad
while you're talking about that, I'm gonna go ahead and fix that right now to
words.
where I switch it to the filter to be 18 or older. I mean, it's not like I'm having nudity. Worst thing I'm saying is just being kind of mean, but I'm not being mean directly. Just
Indirectly,
speaking
you're
my
being
mind.
passive aggressive mean.
No, I'll tone it more up for your streams.
Yo, Adam Wanzer, thank you for retweeting my tweet. and this stream. I appreciate you. You are the man. Yeah, you guys are so fucking kind. I really appreciate you guys retweeting our stuff and just, subscribing and liking our stuff. All that stuff helps. And I'm sure Ace feels the same way, but I
What?
take great pleasure in streaming and it's a lot of fun. So
What was the
we
question?
oh just no question.
What was the comment? I'm sorry, I was reading something, so I didn't hear what you said.
You don't deserve the question. Um
Motherfucker, I'll find you. Whatever Bagsy said, I agree. It sounds like good PR, so I'm gonna say yes.
Pete, Bags, if you come back to New York City, it would be great to grab a beer. Your musician can come to my gig. Sure, I'm down, man. I'm always down for music and
Who's
music
in,
and.
who's on the East Coast with me? Or I mean, on the East Coast of the moon.
Careful, Ace. I might start leaking your positions out. I'm just
I am long on moon rocks
kidding.
and ramen
And AstroTurf.
and
Um,
Space Force.
Adamantium. Uh, what are your takes on the FOMO effect of BTC? Do you think there are a lot of people? Do you think there are a lot of people who are nervous after the drop from 20K that it could cause panic sells on?
They're all coming back slowly is the funny thing. Like they're all slowly coming back. I think as 20K hits,
Yeah,
those
the thing is,
people are all that sold at the bottom are gonna come back and be like, "Hey, 40K."
because that's the thing. Like the people who were holding at 20K, 90% of them have been shaken off when 6K broke. So right now it's just like it's either smart money or stubborn money that's still in the market. So eventually, when price creeps back to 20K and the news headlines are pumping out even more, it's gonna do something stupid. And I don't think anyone knows what it's gonna do, but it's gonna be big. No one's gonna see it coming. No one has seen. Few traders anticipated what has happened so far. So big BTC going from 3.2 all the way to 11.9, 12, whatever. So even fewer are going to be able to call the top. We just don't know. But it's going to be big. It's going to be fucking big. I think like maybe even greater than 50K.
Curse,
Could be 80K,
curse word
100K,
alert. Curse word
200K.
alert. Curse word alert.
Are you streaming through Twitch through this?
No, I was just going through their community
Oh,
guidelines.
oh.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I just can't
Any way
say
to
crazy
tell which
stuff like when I'm gonna
demographic
do
is
something.
buying it?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there any way to tell which demographic is buying right now? Yeah, you could go on, I guess. One way is you could go on localbitcoin.com. Fuck. You can go on localbitcoin.com and you could look up the transactional volume per country. I honestly haven't looked at it in a while, but you can kind of see how much money flow is going through, let's say, Venezuela or Cote d'Ivoire or any of these places.
Just out of curiosity, when somebody looks at that, why would you look at that? Just curious. No, I'm not trying to. Just curious
Yeah,
generally.
no. Oh, dude, I don't take it the wrong way. Maybe to see how desperate a country is to get out of their native currency. That could be one. Because you could clearly tell the Venezuelan purchasing volume went up drastically the more inflation hit their bolivar. So that was an interesting correlation, and that was before BTC did its thing. That was when BTC was like 3K, 4K. You could see the volume spiking immensely. Whereas in the United States and Canada, you didn't have that same thing. And that's just people trying to get the fuck out of their own currency and trying to find a way to hedge because right now it costs 4 million bolivars for a fucking cup of coffee.
See, that's why I'm looking at because they're probably paying like a lot of money for electricity. So my mind immediately goes to the same pair as KRW. I mean Korean won. That's the pair I look at if I wanted to look at any other pair aside from the U.S. dollar pairs, the KRW. It moves sometimes a little bit more clearly than it does over everything else. Like especially that we're going up now. I've been paying a lot more attention to this KRW pair.
Really, huh? Hmm. Beach party. Interesting. Sorry, I was invited to a beach party.
Really?
Another reason for Brad to get a 6-pack.
You have a beach there?
No, not nearby, but driving distance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the moon doesn't
Bagsy's
have too
Bagsy's location has been narrowed. Just kidding.
much. Like anyone with half a brain could guess where I am right now.
Dude, I could technically pull a hacker man, but I'm not
No,
that guy.
my VPN is gonna save me.
No, it's not.
Sir, are you really a hacker, man?
I'm not like an expert, but
Sir. Yeah, you're gonna have to Canada. And I'm Chapo. You are a smart person.
I really want to go to Canada, but
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably drive
Fuck yeah,
there.
man. It's the land of the free. What's that?
Huh?
You don't want to
I said
drive?
I'd want to drive up there with my car, but I don't know how that would work.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Bring that AMG up here. Am I close?
No. I don't got it.
Ace is more of a family SUV type of guy.
Nah, man. Step the gang, bro.
Mhm.
Just kidding. Public transportation. No, I got my little coupe, my little Jenny.
Got your whip. Nice. Yeah, man. Ever since I got a car, things have changed. My my step count has dropped probably 90%.
Was this recent?
No, like 3 years ago, maybe.
Oh yeah. Ever since I quit my job, that was like before working from home and doing crypto. Dude,
Yeah,
my step count dropped like 75%. I
but
was doing a lot.
bro, at least you got your dogs. You got to walk them and shit.
Sure.
No,
I mean, I do sort of. I mean, when they go out
bro,
back,
no,
they
the
run
move,
around and play. So
dude. I mean, like, at least, yeah. I guess.
I'm gonna have to say you're more fit than me, Bagsy.
Thanks, man. Well, that's just because like I lift, bro, but I definitely don't walk. You two are the best. Thank you, Crypto Smock. You are a kind soul. I appreciate your viewership. It's 2025. SpaceX and Elon Musk announced they will soon start asteroid gold mining. What is your TA on Bitcoin? Haha. If they actually start asteroid gold mining, if that's a thing, good luck with your gold hedges.
You're gonna need it to be on the blockchain, so you can't buy
Mm,
those gold mining contracts without Bitcoin. So I mean, there you have it. Moon.
yeah.
Just kidding.
Max
Max
bench.
bench.
I don't even bench, man. I do calisthenics, gymnastics.
Max
Bench,
calisthenics.
max max front lever, 11 seconds now. Max push-ups. I'm not very good at push-ups, probably like 48, 49. I'm working on those. I could do dragon flags, so that Jet Li shit, or in Rocky when he's doing this shit with his body,
Hold on, let
he's
me
doing
go
the
to
ab thing,
Hangouts.
like this,
Yeah,
like his
sure.
whole
I mean,
body's kind of. Yeah, anyways, whatever. I've been working on that shit. That is great for the core. Um, with the streamers, man, I don't know any other streamers in IRL. Do I? Yeah, probably some fitness stream, but nothing incredible.
dude, same
Just
here.
chill.
I know some fitness streamers.
Yeah, right. You mentioned one, I think.
Yeah, he does a little fitness job thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is anyone else in chat stream or anything? Like, I'm gonna stalk your streams
All
when
these
I'm bored.
all these fools have Twitch.
Really, huh?
Ace
I
sounds like a little chubby. Bro, I'm like 360 pounds.
dude, you're perfect the way you are.
No, I'm actually not chubby at all. So that's good.
You could put on some weight.
I could, yeah,
Man,
I try.
I used to be out of fucking shape, man. I used to be like 60 pounds overweight, heavy as fuck. But now I studied nutrition. At some point, I got certified in nutrition, so I really went balls deep in that. And then I realized that career-wise, just wasn't that interesting. I mean, fucking writing diet plans for people. I mean, anyone can do that. So yeah, here I am in the fucking mask, streaming on a Tuesday
Will you give me a
night.
diet plan, Bagsy? Will you
Hmm?
give me a diet plan, sir, please?
Yeah, if you want. But you said you don't need one.
I mean, diet plan as in like I eat healthy kind
Dude,
of food, not that I'm gonna go
yeah,
eat poison every
100,
night.
dude, 100%, man. I won't even charge you because I love you.
Cause like I go to the
Um,
grocery store and I'm like, all right, boys, we're gonna get something healthy. But nah,
you're going down.
turns out I'm not. I shouldn't go to grocery stores. So I typically give money to somebody else to go for me. But whenever I go, man, I go there and I get junk food and like not good food at all. I mean, maybe like a little dab or hint of healthiness, but mostly not. Mostly not.
Of course, yeah, yeah. Jonas, I think you need some type of art above the couch, Bagsy. I think you are actually very right, Jonas. That would be a good idea. What kind of art should I put behind me?
Bro, it's
A
very, very,
Bitcoin poster?
very easy. I will tell you right now. Oh, you're gonna love this.
The
I mean, you could put
picture
some
of credit.
Bitcoin though. Yeah, there you go. You should do that. That would be fucking hilarious. You just yeah, that would be a good one. Cred or a tweet of cred. Or and like actually a picture of cred and then a nice little picture of his study guide on the other side and then your favorite tweet on the other side. That'd be
That's funny.
hilarious. That was a good one.
Wow. Oh, you just gave me a. Oh, you just gave me an idea. Bagsy, I need a diet plan. My family. The NSA is watching. Mm-mm-mm. I hope not. But yeah, there's like regarding nutrition and stuff. Something on a poster board. Yeah, yeah. Regarding nutrition, I mean, people are very. I find that most people are very unilateral in how they do things, meaning that there's only one right way to do it, and it's really not as such. We all have different digestive systems. We're all good at eating different stuff. Let's say Asians are better at digesting rice. Not to be racist, but it's a fact.
You
In
fucking
their
want me? Just kidding.
no, no, like, dude, like try to give rice to an African American. You know, it's not the same. There will be a lot more who will have trouble digesting rice, but then can eat something else very well, and their body will be able to use it as a better energy source. So when you're like creating a diet plan or whatever, you gotta first figure out what sits well with you. For me, pasta I can't do. Like I love it. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like a piece of ass the next day. It's the worst. Whereas if I eat rice, I feel great. It's for me, it's the easiest energy source to convert from.
All right,
Just
Bagsy, I got it for you.
you do? Show me.
Yep, it's on my screen.
Oh, hold up, my bad. So, yo,
It's like one of
okay,
those tiered ones, but that'd be pretty
dude,
cool.
dude, that I actually have,
Because you could toss Bitcoin stickers on those guys somewhere, and like that would
dude,
be
interesting.
the
Okay,
best $100 you'll ever spend.
I like it. It's $100.
Yeah, because like the blue one, you could put like the Bitcoin sticker on the gold, and then the gold guy, you can just put a picture of your head on there. But yeah, it's $100.
Interesting. I might actually do that. Ketogenic diet will shred you. Yes, it absolutely. I did keto for 6 months. it was, to me, it was a great diet, and a lot of people are like, oh, I do keto, but do you actually, like, do you take your blood ketone levels every day, multiple times a day? Do you study it? Do you track your everything? Do you track your macros? Do you make sure you're not getting any sugar in? Like, keto is the hardest diet to do properly, just because any amount of do you know what keto is, Ace?
Y'all done triggered Bagsy right now, man. You
Yeah,
guys
no,
did it.
it yeah.
I mean, I don't know what it is.
Okay.
It just sounds a little extreme and like
Mhm.
unhealthy, but that's just me.
Yeah. No, like, quick rundown. Keto. So as a human, we're able to utilize two food sources: carbohydrates, aka sugar, and fats. So let's say you're eating a regular, North American diet. You'll be getting sugar, carbs in almost every meal, and your body's going to function off of that. Now, either your body functions well or it doesn't. Now, let's say there's no more carbs in your environment. So for some reason, there's no more pasta, no more breads, no more sugars, nothing. But there's meat and fat and protein. Your body will naturally change. So it'll instead of utilizing carbs, it'll start utilizing fat. And in your body will start producing something you call ketones, and that's just a different energy source that's created from the liver, I believe. And your body will start running off of fat naturally. So people who do keto um, have an easier time losing weight because your body won't need to digest the sugar first. So whenever you eat like bread or whatever, you're unable to lose body fat because your body first has to clear the blood sugar out of your system, and then it'll be able to access stored fat. So people who are on keto can not only go longer without eating, because their body, let's say you have a normal amount of body fat, your body will take from your fat storage instead of requiring sugar from the outside. So you'll be able to fast for longer. You'll be able to do long distance running, bicycling, any of that shit for longer. Apparently, it's your oxygen levels go up, so you become more efficient at breathing. So you get more oxygen to your body, and you can go longer distances. So a lot of professional cyclists will do keto, and will get better results than someone on a carb diet who needs to eat a banana halfway through the bike ride. So to me, when I did keto, I got like close to an 8-pack. I was fucking shredded. And in the morning, I'd wake up, and my brain, I would I would wake up. I would not be drowsy. I would be right on the ball because typically, if you eat a regular diet, when you wake up in the morning, your blood sugar levels are low. You're hungry as fuck. You're like, where am I? I need to eat. Whereas when you do keto and you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, I feel good because your body's actually tapping into your fat storages and you have energy all the time, unless you're like
What if you
people.
run out of fat?
Hmm?
What if you run out of fat?
Then you die. So either way, if you run out of fat, then something's wrong. But all that to say, keto is a tough diet, but it's if you do it properly, meaning you don't get like random sugar from places you weren't aware of, like sauces or spices, you can really shred fast. And yeah, I know that was a little nutrition rant. I appreciate you guys don't really give a fuck about that, but it's something I'm quite passionate about still.
Very good.
Mm, People can't get on the diet because refined sugar and processed food is highly addictive. So when they go on a diet, they feel horrible because they have terrible withdrawals. Yeah, that's true. Another problem is that just people undereat. They're like, okay, I'm going on a diet, and then they just fucking stop eating. Like, no wonder you're gonna bounce back and fuck everything up because you didn't plan properly. The thing about dieting is people are like, oh, you need to be at a caloric deficit. No, not necessarily. You just have to start eating better nutrients. and your body over time will start being able to utilize those nutrients more effectively. So I could lose weight at a caloric surplus. Firstly, I'll have to be training like a monster, so I'll have to be, burning a lot of energy. But secondly, if the energy sources are clean and my body is metabolizing my calories properly, or whatever, my macronutrients, then I could still lose weight by eating like a monster. But a lot of people say, "Oh, Bugsy, but you have to be at a deficit to lose weight." Like, no, trust me, you don't. I've been on keto. I was eating 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day, and I was getting shredded as fuck. So yeah, that is that. Is there anything apart from like crypto that really piques your interest, Ace?
You mean like what I'm passionate about?
Not say passionate, but like something you're very knowledgeable about that people might not know about.
And a little bit of everything. I mean, I'm good with computers. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of everything.
Okay.
It's hard to say. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think. That's an interesting question.
Jack of all trades. Do you read?
Yeah, honestly, I tried to. My friend's mom used to be like, she's like, "You always trying to learn everything." Because like fucking, I'm over here trying to do PDR on my car the other day.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, I mean, I just like learning everything. It's pretty interesting to learn things.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, learn as much as you can, but the problem about learning as much as you can is that your brain only has so much room. So if you're
bro,
gonna learn something,
you have as much space as you want. What do you mean?
yeah,
How do you
no.
figure? No.
Like,
X is like, yeah, no, bro.
no, but it's really true. Like I was doing like, let's say Cal 3 calculus, advanced calculus, and now I could barely do 2 plus 2.
Yeah, but calculus
Not
is useless. When are you gonna use that? In what kind of way in crypto? Like, I fucking hated calculus. I didn't even fucking. I finished the first one by force and by cheating.
Mhm, mhm.
So, like, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Like as you go on through life, you're gonna forget the things you don't use. So whatever you learn, try to focus it around what you're actually going to apply to yourself at the time. Not to say like learning about astrology or something like that isn't cool. I mean, whatever piques your interest, but just know that you're going to lose something in exchange. And it's as time goes on, it gets harder and harder to retain stuff unless you practice memorization. You keep studying the old stuff you learned. You got to keep those
I mean,
neural
um, uh,
networks.
I suppose, like, I mean, just to argue with that point, I mean, that, and I mean, like, how do you explain the fact of, like, let's say it's something you're doing that's like, I mean, there's things I do that I like, there's things I do that I don't like. The reason I like those things is because they have some sort of imprint on me or some sort of reaction that I have. And it's a very imprinting type reaction is why I like these things. There's a reason for it behind it. It's not just I don't make my reasons fully based off of like fucking normie people. So like
Hmm.
for you to say that, I mean, I don't
is
know.
is surprising. Like, why would someone learn something unless they're interested in it?
No, not just like why would I forget something that I went out of my way to that,
To learn.
yeah,
I
and
don't
that
know.
just like made an emotional impact on me.
Okay. Well, I guess emotional impact is different than uh, your likes or dislikes changing. Um, like
I mean,
what's
all my
something?
knowledge is based off of like my emotional impact. Like, I mean, I seek knowledge for things that like impact me emotionally. So like, it's hard for me
Okay.
to forget those things. I don't know. That's just a different. That was nice to argue with you about this topic. So it's not
Yeah.
me disagreeing or anything. It's just
Oh no, dude. Ace, I respect you. We're allowed disagreements. Um, I'll give you an example though. Let let's say I read a book called The 48 Laws of Power. I've read it many times. I love that book, and I like it because there are many historical contexts and examples that the author uses to elaborate on each of his points. But at this point, I haven't read the book in about 6 months, and I'm starting to become hazy on the stories. So the names of the kings and queens, da 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 da, all the details. So I'm starting to lose what I learned, and I'm still interested by it. But I know I'm losing that because I'm spending so much time fucking flipping shit coins and bullshitting on Twitter that my brain just only has so much spongeability and only has so much room. So I guess I could equally argue that you could still be interested by something but lose certain details about it just
Yeah, I
because.
guess you're gonna lose the fine details of it. Like, but like, I mean, even that's like, I mean, could you give like what example were you given again?
uh they're not even listening to me.
No, I was just
I
trying to.
guess the names of kings and queens of a
Oh
story.
yeah, okay. Okay.
Like I
I'm
still remember the general story, but I know that more time goes on and the less times I practice telling that story, the more I'll lose it. Just by pure fact that my brain every day is being subjected to so many new things and people and stories and images.
So
Um,
like that's where my thing comes into play. Like so like the biggest thing to me that would alleviate that little obstacle of that would be is alleviating the stress of like the biggest stresses in your life that you could possibly think of, like financial things, like things like that. So like I don't know. I feel like you would your memory would work better if you're in an environment that's more relaxed and that you're able to I don't know, either reflect back on things or just I don't know, not so stressed out, I guess.
I agree with you. If you focus less on the negatives, you'll have more time to focus on the positives. However, if you're still not looking over what you learned in the past, so in my example, let's just say rereading a story, it won't make a difference. Like, let's say because I live a very laid back lifestyle, I'm very fortunate. I'm not stressed. However, I know that if I don't go back in that book, I'll still forget it. I might have forgotten it a bit quicker if I had financial problems or instabilities, a girlfriend that hates me, or mom and dad don't love me, any of that shit. But I still think the same thing applies. But I do agree that if you have a stressed life, it is a lot harder to learn stuff because you're always focusing on what's wrong and what you're trying to fix. Um, However, yeah, I like this conversation, Ace.
Good talk, bro.
I hope the viewers they're like, God, just fucking charter shit coins. What are you talking about that? Someone wants to know how old you are, Ace.
I don't know.
Old enough.
You gotta guess, man. You can't just fucking ask me that. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. I gotta calm my. I gotta not curse on stream with you. Don't worry. I got this, Bags. You gotta ask
um,
or
Audio
guess.
version is on YouTube. Robert Greene. Yeah, exactly. Eric, I really recommend you read or listen to that book. It's a real game changer.
What is
It
it called?
The 48 Laws of Power.
I feel like somebody else has showed this to me before.
Yeah, it's a real book about Robert Greene's interpretation of the laws that consist our society. And what's cool about it is that for every law he uses different stories. So he went through Cold War, Russia, the Egyptians, kings and queens of the past,
So
successful
is this
writers.
what you based some of your argument off of just a minute ago?
Yeah,
Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and get this Audible book because
I would. I I've I really
I
really
want to
enjoy
argue
it.
with you. I'd argue with you further. It's just this got me flustered. So like I can't exactly put the words what I'm trying to say. So it's like,
Uh-huh.
all right, I'm lit, man. You got me there. So, but Yeah, this book, if anybody wants to listen to an interesting one, it's Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini. Yo, this thing is like a hack. It's great. But that was a really good book. I don't
I
really recommend shit like that at all.
I watched a 2-hour YouTube video about that book because you linked it to me a few weeks ago, and there's a YouTube video where these dudes are talking about what's inside the book,
Interesting.
and I fell asleep to it 3/4 of the way. I won't lie, but it is that's just because I was really tired. But I will get to the audiobook. Is it on? Where'd you get the audiobook from?
Audible.
Okay, I've never. I only read like paper books because I'm a I'm an
Oh,
old
I'm sure he does have a paper version. I just did that one because, like, I don't know.
huh. You know what? I will order it.
Yo, your subscriber rate on YouTube is very fantastic, sir. Like,
How much are we at?
you're at 733, and like, I've been watching you. Like,
Really?
that's very good, interesting growth, bro.
Yay! Yo,
So
we are.
that's like very decent.
Thanks. So hopefully that Twitch thing won't be too hard once I get to it.
Oh, dude, it shouldn't be hard for you at all because you have so like right off the bat you have an average of 30 streamers minimum that stream your stream. Like I don't even know your analytics, but I can do math for that much. But so you have an average of 30, 35 viewers that typically view your streams. So right there off the bat, if they make Twitch accounts which are free, you got that going. And then everybody else, you'd had initial viewers or average of like 40, 50, which is pretty nice. It was at 20, but now everybody seems to really like it.
Yeah, it's because we're talking about nutrition, the laws of power, and bullshit. Yeah, yeah. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. I had a call right before this, and I was making some rice, and then I just forgot. I get
Leroy Jenkins, the bro. I'm sorry, bro. I know you messaged me. I haven't been able to look at my messages because I get somewhat a lot, and I've just been a little busy the last couple days. But I'll check. I promise I'll answer you, bro.
Yo, Brain of Brian. Have a good night, brother. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, keep your money in
You've been
BTC.
around 200 subs. Yo, Leroy Jenkins, you're the man. You're here almost every stream.
Yeah,
Please don't,
he's not moving.
Leroy. I mean, I really enjoy streaming on YouTube just because of its simplicity. So if I could find a way to do both simultaneously, that would be even better. However, I don't know if don't know yet if that's a
Just need a
possibility.
better PC.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have a laptop and a PC, so maybe I could do both.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, if you have
I don't
two, technically you could.
know.
I mean,
So I could kind of put my
what I
laptop.
what I was thinking was just keep like the YouTube stuff the way you're having it, and then just do like interesting streams on Twitch that are like exclusive because that's the place
Okay.
where you can interact more once you get to a certain level. So like that's just the way I was
Yeah.
looking at it.
I might I might just start doing my educational stuff on YouTube and start streaming these things through Twitch. Because as you said, like engagement's better on Twitch and whatnot. Damn, that's looking extended as fuck on the.
Yeah, this is the one on the hourly. It looks good.
Wow, wow, insanity.
I'm out here playing RuneScape.
Yeah, you can do it from both. It's easy. Really?
Yeah, see, like that's the thing. Like RuneScape on here, this way runs so much smoother. I was
Mm.
trying to run it earlier. I don't know if it was because my settings once again were fucked up,
Mm-hmm.
but I just realized you can crop stuff, so that might help.
Oh, oh shit. Sorry, the girlfriend. All right. Oh,
Hurl friend.
Pearl. Yeah, Twitch has too much censorship. I'd get banned. Oh, it would be so hard
Nah,
not to
dude,
curse.
it did. Yeah, there's nothing, no rules about language at all.
Are you certain?
It's the way you word stuff. Yeah, if you're. Yeah, I just looked at through the guidelines and everything because I'm pretty serious about this. So like,
How you word stuff, so I guess obviously no racial
you
profanity or
can,
anything.
yeah, no, nothing like racist and nothing like terroristic or something threatening or like sexually inappropriate. So I mean, we're adults. We're allowed to curse. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Animalistic, cannibalistic.
YouTube was the one that
Uh,
does it more. If you're cursing in your YouTube things, that's where you lost your kids category. So
um,
so filtering the YouTube ones because I'm gonna start posting them. So like I really want to filter them because now that brings up a good point.
is there some type of software that could be used to kind of voice lay over the recordings?
I'm sure there is. I mean, you'd have to go back. I know. I mean, you'd have to go back through it and click something to do it. But yeah, I'm sure there is something. You'd have
Interesting.
to listen to your whole stream.
Yeah, yeah. So like, I just every couple days I've been uploading my tips of the day, um, and and I just got my intro video back from a designer who basically made my intro. It's fucking sick. Remember that song I asked you to put on Twitch on your Twitch stream?
Yeah.
That's basically the intro.
For what? For
It's
YouTube?
great. Yeah. Like later on, I put a video earlier today. It's like a 9-second intro. It's fucking dope. I love it.
It's funny.
But yeah, that is all. Mm-mm. You're gonna end up. Yo, you're welcome, Jules. Yeah, we'll keep doing it for you. Don't worry about that. Chazbot. Still kicking myself that I want to buy 3.5, but my boss held on to my pay until it pumped to 6. Man, your boss is a piece of shit. He probably bought Bitcoin with your stack and then just gave you back money later on. You're gonna end up like that guy. Do you think I should reveal my face, Ace?
What?
Do you think I should reveal my face?
It depends on. I mean, do not do it for Twitter's fucking benefit at all, or your followers' benefit. Sorry,
All
guys.
right, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys. All right.
Bex is so funny, guys. He blocked the screen.
Yeah, my ears are getting fucked up by this mask. You can tell
he's
I got Dumbo ears.
he's like it clips
Oh,
in into my skin and my ears. Sorry, guys.
God. Ow. There we go.
See, that's what you should do. Is you should ask him to make you another mask, but make it a little bit wider, but then add more like do something with the interior, voice changer, LEDs
Yeah.
inside, fucking water
But,
pump. That
yeah. Yeah, the mask is actually a bit bigger than my head, so it's all right. I think I could still fit some stuff in it.
yeah.
I don't think you should keep the mask, though. Could use a better mic. Yeah, I'm using my webcam's mic. I could technically, yeah. The worst part is I have a Blue Yeti microphone in my upstairs. I should just use that. I'd look so much more professional too.
I could bust mine out. I mean, I have a mask, but
Really?
I mean, it's a big fucking sloth head, dude.
A sloth head?
Yeah.
Alex would love you.
Let me see if I could.
Slothy?
Let me see if I could dox that way.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, if you guys have any random questions, feel free to ask them in chat. Yeah, I posted a tweet that I'm Sub-Zero. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate you. Yo, Shilon Musk, thank you for retweeting it, brother. Oh, actually, I forgot to retweet my own tweet from my uh, from my other Twitter account. Point, I got shadow banned on Twitter for some bullshit, whatever. So I create a secondary account But now that I got my old one back, a few months ago, this account has become a meme account. So I use that account to make people laugh, but I can also show my own streams. So just give me a second. I gotta retweet myself here. Boom. Yeah, you got. Did hear Ace struggling with the mask?
My bad, I'm back.
All good. I'm just telling Tunes he's a little bitch.
He is. He is a little bitch.
Bagsy, what do you and Hackerman think of STO tokens? Shit, it's a good question. I have
Dude,
no.
I have a buddy in here I can get that will talk you off on STO tokens. He's very pro future about
Yeah,
STO tokens. I have a couple other financial buddies.
bring him on.
What?
Yeah, bring him on.
He was on one time. That was his first time streaming. He was kind of shy.
Wow.
Oh!
Was he? Oh, yeah. No. Oh, shit. Hold up.
Gang,
Hey!
slap gang,
Looking
slap
good.
gang.
Dude, you look like
Funny.
that fucking little, like that creature that hangs out in parks and just stalks kids. And dude, you can rob a bank in that mask.
Oh, let me get a better angle on this one sec.
Yeah, show me your angles, Ace. The masked crypto streamers. 88 good to hold or nah? Fuck. I mean, if you had asked me that last week, I would have said no. Looking at it now, I mean, fuck. Here, let me pull up my screen for you guys because I want you guys to be able to see this shit. So I'm gonna put Cardano for you on the weekly, right? Cardano, BTC, and Beast is gonna hate me, but here, let's take a fib.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
gang.
hold up.
Damn, I think that wasn't there a
Let
scammer called
me get the
Crypto
screen
Sloth?
back to you. No, that's my friend.
Crypto Sloth? He's good. He's not a
No,
scammer.
Slothy,
He's
Alex
sloppy.
Libertas.
Yeah, look at my shirt.
No, that was a
My
raccoon. The
shirt
raccoon is
does
a scammer.
baller.
Rick and Morty, nice. No, it was there was a scammer raccoon.
Dang. Scammer gang, though.
Scammer gang. But yeah, just one second. I'm gonna finish with this. So yeah, so Cardano right now is in between a rock and a hard place. I think if shit really gets crazy on BTC, we could probably see another 15 to 30% drop, 40% drop.
Oh, it's
Obviously,
rising. It's pumping.
what is BTC
BTC's
again?
pumping. Pumping.
Ram
We hitting
pumping.
1,200 on stream or 12,000. You hear
Really,
that,
huh?
boys? You hear that?
We going to the moon.
You
Yeah,
hear that?
Ace, I like this mask of yours. I
Ooh, this
won't
mask,
lie.
bro. This mask is no joke. It's fucking hot as fuck, bro.
This is crypto in a nutshell. Yo, what's up, Mike? Crypto Mike.
Hey.
Let me know what you think about
Yeah.
FXC ticker. I got you, man. You're my favorite admin. You're also my only admin. But Much appreciated. FXC. The FXC won't let me be. All right.
Yeah, hide your
Flexicoin.
bitcoins, motherfuckers. I'm stealing everybody's bitcoin. That's why I'm wearing this mask. This is the rob your bitcoin stream.
Okay.
Sorry, that's just like inappropriate. Stop it
This is
right
the
now.
bang your bitch stream.
Whoa,
Stop.
are you
No.
for the team
Flexicoin.
though?
Flexicoin looks pretty good actually.
He's like, no.
Yeah, multiple bullish divs on the daily, on the MFI. We're approaching that former accumulation range, broke out here to the upside. So I think if you wanted to get into a long position, what you could do. I mean, I don't know what exchange this is on, and it might be risky using a stop, but put your stop loss below your FTA. Actually, no, I target this,
Let me just tell you
and
what
that's an
dip you
R of
should be buying. You
317.
should be buying the NYZO dip, NYZO dip.
Yeah? What? I haven't heard about that shit since I last spoke to dipshit. Hold up.
NYZO.
When it broke this level, I was like, good luck, have fun. Oh. Yeah, I mean, the same story. Multiple bullish divs. Actually, wait. Sorry. Let me put this. Yeah, even. How hot is that mask, by the way?
You know, my face kind of is melting right now, so. But it's okay for the stream, you know.
It'll be up
Let me try
for the
something
lulz.
else though. All right, hold on. I gotta make sure I don't do this. Ooh, fuck. Hold on.
So these are two levels you can look at. Yeah, so you could put your stop below this recent wick, and you could target 42.84, and that would be about. Oops. So let's say you were to wait for price to retrace to the entry, which is at 28.14. This would be about 50%.
All I need is
And
my
I don't know what the
thing to go
project
off
is up
right
to. Uh-huh.
now. I'm like changing my mask real quick.
Okay. I am fucking starving. Ace went silent. Is that Ace? Yes, that is Ace.
Yo.
Yeah, Mike, I
Oh,
think it's all right. Yeah, J Bags can't put my finger on it. It's funny. What's up, J Bags? Bong hit sounds.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Dude, you're fucking. It's so. I love your fucking mask. Hold on, I gotta screenshot this shit. Hold on.
Hey, hey, gang.
Dude. Oh fuck! Hold up.
Just gotta turn this way
Oh
a little.
man. Oh shit! I meant to do. Hold up. I meant to press to open MS Paint, and I pressed Control Shift N. For those of you guys who know what I'm talking about, old habits die hard.
Just
Oh,
checking
dude, I love you.
checking Bitcoin like, yo, 12K coming.
Ace.
Yo, what's up?
Oh no, I'm saving the I'm saving the pictures, Ace.
You better hope my dog doesn't see me, because like if she sees this, she absolutely hates this mask. Like she freaks out. She's not about people in masks. He's like, yo, that's attack status. So
Really?
here you guys see me get attacked. It's like my dog doesn't attack people, but
Careful, I want you to dox your dog. Huh?
it's cool. I'll dox my dogs.
You'd be like, oh, I know, that's Jeremy's
Oh,
dog.
cute as fuck.
Ooh.
Thing's cute as fuck though.
Cute as pup. Cute as fuck.
Yeah, I see you. You guys don't buy the dip. You guys better buy the dip.
I'm gonna buy the dip. You buy the dip?
Nope.
Hmm.
I'm about to just go all in on Kalio's next call and just make like all the money that he did.
Oh yeah, what was he playing?
He was playing Riot. He was kept telling me to buy this Riot calls, but I bought Spot instead. But the call plays went like fucking 10 times instead of.
Wow.
So he made a lot. So good
So
for
he's
him.
caking. I can't stop looking at your fucking mask. I love it. Oh.
All right, so y'all gonna take financial advice from a sloth? I'll tell you guys what to do. Just buy the dip and sell the pump. 10 times leverage. Use my ref link.
Amen. Someone called you an absolute unit on Twitter.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, hold up.
Sloth got his knife in the back too, little Pawnee knife. Sloth's ready.
You look so inoffensive, but at the same time, you could kill someone. Ace, is that a smoking jacket? Are you in your study in the East Wing?
Not just a hoodie.
Yeah.
But I do have my I don't know if I should bust it out on stream. Maybe I will. I mean, I'm already out of control right now, so be right back, sir.
Ace is my Discord
Since you
leader.
mentioned study, since you mentioned like that study and like that feels. Now just imagine Ace like on a cherrywood yacht with I don't know, a little bar and like a professional like cook right there cooking food, and me wearing this with my sloth helmet. Hold on.
Sorry, I had to multitask right there. When XRP Moon? XRP Moon when BTC Doom. Funny. Wow, yeah, let's see Bitcoin right now. The corn. Wow, crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Insanity. Pure insanity. You right
Can you
there?
hear? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Did you hear everything I said before I left? Huh?
What did you say?
You said something about I said something about I was gonna go get something from that you meant because you mentioned something about a smoking robe or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I think my mic was mute. My mic was muted. But yeah, man, like my somebody I know went to Vietnam or whatever, and I had asked them to get me some sort of like silk robe or whatever. But yeah, man, I
Nice.
got the silk little.
Yeah, that looks so comfortable.
Oh, dude, this thing is fucking like comfortable as fuck. It's like real silk and stuff. Oh man, I'm a sloth that is feeling fucking good right now. I'm fucking chilling
I love
with
it.
the fucking silk. Ah, dude, look at that. Got the dragon on there.
Dragon, pump the dragon. But yeah, Ethereum USD is kind of lagging. I don't know. I don't like the USD pairing as much. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash is going to fucking hell right now. Litecoin is going to hell.
Yeah, let me talk some stocks. Anybody? I don't know if anybody's
Yeah,
trading some stocks. Let me just get serious here. That was enough fun
no,
there.
no bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, I'll put the screen on your chart.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, actually,
Okay.
whatever. Fuck it. That's fine. I'll fix
Okay.
it on this other screen.
Okay.
I just need to log into.
Yeah, that recent volume on NISO has been pretty intense.
Let me tell you guys that trade stocks, like what easy money is. You guys can play these plays, and it's easy money. YouTube, Bagsy,
So,
like I keep telling you, but like $100 into some sort of option trading platform in Canada, and we good, bro. All right, let's talk stocks real quick. First of all, general call flow, beautiful today. Mostly bullish. Hang on, let me make sure we got this. Yeah, mostly bullish call flow today, which is good. The one I want to talk about though is this one, GDX. I think I mentioned this earlier, probably, maybe, I don't know. What? Look, there's like 1% bullish calls today for this one. There was all bullish flow today for GDX today. I mean, this is insane. Just overall, like through Monday too. GDX, all these bullish plays. Check this out. Like, oh my god. And like expirations, let's check those. So, yeah, these are all playing out to like further dates too. That's pretty interesting. Um, so everybody is betting. Let's go to the chart first.
yeah, BTC is going crazy.
Oh, 12,000 on stream.
Yeah,
That's cool. It's pretty cool. Volumes there. Clouds riding. People keep asking for a dip and they're never going to get it. And then they're going to FOMO and they're going to be like, oh man, retail's in, boys. Retail's
oh,
in. Now I'm going to be like, nah, motherfuckers, you guys just bought the dip for us. Thank you.
mm-hmm.
Let's push it. Sorry, I keep cursing. God damn it.
Well,
Oh,
I
man.
don't know. Dude, I don't give a fuck. Are we practicing not to?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this going parabolic. We'll just stay on Bitcoin.
That's my shit. All the girls are gonna be like this. Sorry, I got a fucking hollow bag girl in my head for some reason. Yo, people are loving your mask, man.
Don't promote that shit, guys. It's a joke.
bro, bro, TJ's like looks like an interesting encounter on Love
Hold on.
Roulette. Oh my god, that's funny.
All
Yeah,
right, man.
dude,
What's up?
yeah. Did you see CJ's comment?
Who's CJ?
IRN crypt. Anyways, he's a trader. He's like, looks like an interesting encounter on Love Roulette. Because but yeah, CJ is a fucking good trader. I don't know
Oh
if you've.
yeah, the guy on crypto Twitter.
Yeah, yeah, the stormtrooper or whatever. I think it's a stormtrooper.
All right, dude. I have to do something in IRL, so I'm probably gonna
Yeah,
hop off stream, but I'll be around
dude.
still. So it was really fun.
Sure. I'll make some closing statements for the gang, answering some last questions. Then I'm gonna make some steak because I am hungry AF.
Oh, that sounds so good. But yeah, man, thank you for having me. It was fun. Everybody, it was fun. I'll see you guys.
Take care, man. Dragon. What's up? All right, y'all. And it's just me and you me. What do you guys think the top is going to be on BTC? Not the top, but like the local top. So where do you guys think we're going to be heading in the next, I don't know, few weeks or however long this next run is? Tyler, bro, when do I put on a margin position for BTC? I'm so freaked out right now by BTC. Well, dude, if you're freaked out by BTC, don't margin trade, period. Just hold spot and wait for a retrace. If the retrace doesn't happen, well, at least you hold spot, and eventually a retrace will come. And then long the dip. Right now, you don't want to be shorting. I think it was Cuban on Twitter. He's tweeted. He said, "Oh fuck, I don't want to mess up his thing, but I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna read it word for word because I thought it was pretty smart." Cuban Tobacco on Twitter wrote something to keep in mind in a bull market, myself included. Longing till you're wrong will make you more money than shorting till you're right. It's fucking smart. Longing till you're wrong will make you more money than shorting till you're right. Truer words have never been spoken. Yeah. Boy, white boys were getting rich together. Yo, all boys were getting rich together. Why do y'all always chart NISO? Well, because you fucks keep asking us to chart NISO. I don't give a fuck about NISO. I don't even know what it is. Mask is a new avatar. CJ made some solid noob money. Yeah, CJ is a fucking boss. Well, top is 16K. Cool. Before July 1st, CME. Yeah, it's going to be interesting with the new CME contracts and all that. Why do I wear a mask? Because I'm ugly as fuck, and you don't want to see what's underneath this thing. How do you long till you're wrong? Well, what do you mean? You long till there's a retrace, and then until you get liquidated. Then, well, no, it depends what your liquidation level is. It depends. Did you use a stop loss? Are you longing at resistance or support? Being wrong doesn't necessarily mean liquidation, but I think what Cuban is trying to say is it's a lot easier to go with the trend until the trend changes rather than trying to fight it at every local top. So put it this way, would it have been easier to short from 3.5K all the way to 12K, or would it have been easier to buy the dip? I think that's what he's trying to say. Thank you, Mayor. You made me blush under my mask now. But yeah, let me. Everyone here's a white lad. Who knows? I bet you guys are from all over the world. And that's what's so fucking cool about the internet these days. You can meet and connect with so many different individuals that share so little but so much in common with you. You can learn so much from other cultures. That's why traveling is so damn important. And that's something I need to do more of. Yeah. Exactly, Belly Frog. Same thing as a trend's your friend. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. Not only investors' perspective, it's just like you don't want to swim against the current. Same idea. I made that mistake before and learned pretty quick. And yeah, it's fucking 11:30 p.m. Man, I appreciate you guys being with me tonight, and I value that you guys have no life just like I do. Just kidding though. But yeah, I think that about concludes this evening's festivities. So firstly, I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. You guys are fucking awesome. If you don't already follow me on Twitter, I welcome you to. Links in the description. I also have a free Discord with a bunch of educational shit. If you guys are interested in learning about crypto or anything about that kind of stuff. There's also a book section with a bunch of free PDFs that you guys can go through, and a pretty cool community that I'm very proud of. So all that to say, appreciate you guys. Have a good night. Stay safe. And if you have any questions, my DMs are always open. And yeah, catch you later. See you.